I feel like shit. I just broke up with my boyfriend of 2 years and a half
You suck!
yesterday. I feel like shit. I'm gonna put some makeup on and I'm gonna walk you through it. Just like talk about some stuff that's been going on in my life. So, I already prepped my face. I used this little thing. I heard it gives you acid burns. I haven't had that situation, so I keep using it because Instagram told me to. I have nowhere to go tonight. Gonna see what this turns into. I don't know what kind of look I'm going for, but I have a lot of makeup and I'm down. Also, we all see it. I see it, you see it. Don't worry about it. We're here. Yep. And so this is Amazon Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse from Tarte. I didn't buy this. My coworker did. Shout out to Elaine. Love that lady. She said that it didn't work for her. And so she was going to give me it because I love doing my eyebrows. And I said, thanks, Elaine. Thanks for doing that. I opened it and it was like already halfway used. I was like, Elaine, you're such a great lady. I'm going to continue to use it because you recommended it to me. I used it and I actually really liked it. I liked it a lot better than the Anastasia. I say Anastasia because I think Anastasia is a little like too much and I don't like drawing too much attention to myself, so I just say Anastasia, but then it kind of backfires because people are like, you mean Anastasia? And I'm like, I do, but I made a conscious decision to not use that name because it would draw attention, but then now I'm having this attention and I don't like it. So that's where we are with that. It holds up better. Like it does. So what I do is like I dip into it, get a little scooping action, and then I put it on my thumb to warm it up and then just kind of like slosh it around like that, like dirt, and then go in with these little hair strokes because my eyebrow, as you can see, is how you say sparse. So there's like little patches of not hair. So I like to fake it and put a little more hair where there's none. Tricks. And what's funny is that this doesn't matter because you'll see in a second when I go in with this brow powder that it doesn't make a difference. It actually probably worsens it, but I think that it works. I'm just gonna go and like put these little fake hairs in front because I'm a bald bitch. I don't feel good. Me and my boyfriend of 2 years broke up, and it was probably the most devastating thing that ever happened to me. And even though we broke up like 3 times in the time that we're going to break up, there was like that time, then there was like we were good, and then there was like this time, and then we were good, and then it was like here, and then I'm here now, and it's like, okay, it's over, like we're done. It's like, okay, how many times are we gonna do this before one of us taps out, you know? I'm fucking so sad, but it's cool. Switching brows, this area, we're gonna go ahead and do this area. And for some reason, I always hate this eyebrow more than the other one. I think it's because I'm right-handed and it just doesn't flow correctly. That looks like shit. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. It'll be okay. I have this really cool coworker. Her name's Denise. She's super chill. She's a makeup artist. She can do some pretty crazy shit. I thought I was good at makeup, but that bitch is fucking crazy. I think that you guys should look it up if you have the time. Like, I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm not a pushy person, but I just thought I'd throw that out there. She inspired me to stop doing such basic looks because talent, she has talent, she has actual talent. And it's like, wow, you found your niche, you know? You found out what you were doing. I haven't found that yet. I mean, like, I have a lot of things that I like, but nothing that I would like actually spend money on and like nurture as a good talent. I woke up and I wailed and I could not stop scream crying. No one was home, so no one like heard it, but like I knew that my dogs were probably alarmed, to say the least. I probably woke them up out of their sweet baby sleep. They are the sweetest little babies in the whole world, and they don't deserve to be woken up by like a screaming person where they can't even understand like the, you know, technicalities of a relationship. They can't understand relationship stuff or like what that even means. And they're just like, this bitch is crying in her fucking room, just screaming. What a crazy bitch. They fucking came in to my room earlier and they were just like, yo, you good? And I was like, I'm not, but I mean, like, I'm happy you're here. And they were like, yeah, like, I thought you needed someone. I did need someone. Thank you very much for that. Oh, how sad is that? That I'm talking to a camera about, like, the worst thing that has ever happened to me. And I'm, like, cracking jokes. I have to be cool with it. I have to, like, come to terms, but I've never done this before. Like, that was my first love. We broke up. So I'm, like, taking the first couple steps, you know, on healing, but it's like really hard. Like people say that when you fucking break up with someone that it's like the worst, but you get over it. How do you do that? How do you actually do that? You guys, like, are we not talking about this? This is like the worst thing ever. Like, it fucking sucks. But I'm just gonna take this. This is what I mean by those little brush strokes didn't fucking mean anything, because I just blended them all out and I'm applying powder in between the brush strokes of the pomade before, and it just blends into one. There's no brush stroke. It's just now just one color. So I feel like I wasted time, but for some reason I keep doing it. I have like a general outline of my eyebrow and I know where, you know, the stuff needs to go. I know the drill. I love this thing. I've used it for like, I mean, like, not this exact one, but I mean, like, I've bought a lot of them. I think it's so easy to put on. It's so easy to come off. It doesn't fuck up your brush like some pomades do. You know how, like, after a while, like, your brush is, like, super matted and, like, fucking gross. And when you try to take the fucking makeup out of it, the pomade that they sell with this brush exclusively, it does not come out and it fucks up your brush and you have to live with that or buy another one. And I think that that's so fucked up. I think that no one should have to go through that. So I think everyone should just use this because it's just, it works better than, you know, that ugly ass person. We don't talk about her. We do not talk about her. I've been, like, I don't play video games or nothing. Like, I've just never had, like, an obsession. But I will admit, when I was in 7th grade, I really, really, really liked Minecraft. And I bought a whole fucking Acer tablet just to play Minecraft. And it was the best experience of my life. I don't know why I stopped. I think I should start again. Maybe this channel could be, like, a Minecraft, like, revisiting my old Minecraft, because I still have the tablet. That could be fun. Just to see like the monstrosities that I created with my 7th grade mind and my Acer tablet, obviously. So I never did anything besides like fucking Minecraft. When I got a new phone, I decided that I was gonna like take up some free time because I have so much free time, and I decided to download Farmville. Firstly, that's not what I was going to download. If you guys were ever like, you know, old Facebook users like I was in 7th grade, like in middle school, like, everyone had like a Facebook, right? Everyone in my middle school that was anyone had a Facebook. And you would do like, you would put your like cover photos and like all your cringy like piece of shit photos, all like everyone would have their fucking Facebook. But what really stuck it to me, what really drew me in was Fishville. If you remember Fishville, let me fucking know, because that was the best fucking game. I don't know why. I mean, there was like Nightville, was that it? It's the nightclub game. Do you guys remember that shit? Like, that was fun as fuck. Like, no one's gonna talk about that. You could like fucking make your own nightclub, and like people would like line out the door for your cool ass nightclub. Dude, I was in that bitch. Like, I was in there. I was fucking in there. I was looking for those games on the fucking app store. I was looking for Fishville in particular, and I couldn't find it. I found something similar to it, but it just didn't give me that same, how you say, vibe. This isn't gonna work. What's the next thing? I remember Farmville. Farmville was cool, but I mean, like, no yee bullshit. Farmville was cool as fuck. Like, it was really dope. The only thing I fucking hated, I can't remember if this is like true or not, but when you would like wait for your crops to grow and shit, and if you weren't there within like 3 minutes to harvest those fuckers, they would literally wither, and you would have to spend like 7 hours. Well, not spend 7 hours. You would have to plant the seeds again and then wait 7 hours for them to grow, unless you had money to pay for them to grow right then and there. So it was a very painstaking task. It was very tedious to be growing all these fucking crops just for you to be in fucking middle school, because that's what I was in. I was in middle school for fucking 6 hours a day, and I couldn't tend to my crops in time, and those shits would just wither, and I would just be like, what am I supposed to do? I don't have any more seeds. Anyway, I downloaded Farmville again. She's doing good. Like, I'm actually pretty good at it, and I've been playing it for literally the past 2 fucking months. I don't really know how it works still. I don't know why it's so addicting, but like, I don't know. Like, I used to have an addiction to fucking Candy Crush, and I would actually spend money on that bullshit. Like, I would really spend money for more lives so I could I could literally beat a virtual game that was rigged. Conspiracy theory, that was rigged to not fucking work. It's true. I've seen it. I know what happens. Farmville. Candy Crush. Fuck that game. I'm just gonna stop it right then and there. I don't know where I was going with it, but Farmville is where it's at. It's ridiculous. I really like this foundation, by the way. This foundation, obviously Anastasia, duh. Like, what else would it be? Actually, it's been really hard for me to find like a good foundation that I actually like. For a really long time, I was using like the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I just thought that because of the fact that that's the only foundation that I've ever used, that's all that was there. Like, that's how all foundations are. They're just fucking sticky, and they're fucking gross, and it's like peanut butter on your face. And I just thought everything was like that. I thought that was normal. I normalized it. I fucking normalized it. But when I tried like this foundation in the store, like, the lady was like, that looks really good, and I was like, dude, like, I've never seen some shit like this before, bro. This is so crazy. The way, I don't know if anyone knows this. Like, I don't know if anyone, like, knows what I'm fucking talking about, but when Nikki Tutorials, especially, like, puts foundation on her face, it's probably the best thing ever. It's so beautiful. It's the thing that keeps me alive during these dark days. And I hate how messy this shit gets. It's gross. I've only had this for like 2 months, but like, the way this makeup like sets into the creases of the fucking thing. And it makes this little nasty ass noise. Listen. I can't. Like, it literally gets so fucking messy. It's all over my bullshit. It's everywhere. It gets everywhere. I think Tarte really needs to step their game up with their packaging components. Like, let me know, girl. Let me fucking know. You need, like, help by someone. I don't know. Probably not me. I'm not the one you should talk to about this, but it's fucking gross. Laura girl. In the color translucent, obviously, for obvious reasons, and I don't know why, but I think I'm running out of this shit, and that really fucking sucks. I saw someone do this, and they put it on their beauty blender, and they just kind of go, and they kind of just, like, set that shit. And I also bring it down to this nasty ass crease in my nose because I hate how foundation settles in there. I think it looks so nasty. Every time someone has a lot of foundation on, I look at their fucking nose and it's the nastiest shit I've ever seen in my life. It makes me want to throw up. Speaking of which, if you know me in real life, don't look at my nose when I have foundation on because it looks nasty as shit and I don't want you to throw up. I don't. It's not my game plan. But we're just gonna go in with some Too Faced Sun Bunny. And it's like this highlighting bronzer and it's really, really bomb. I didn't think I needed anything from bronzer. I was like, I'm already tan. What's the fucking point? You know what I mean? This is kind of controversial, but plastic surgery, it's so readily available in this day and age that, like, I could literally save like $400 and go get my fucking double chin removed, like, forever, the rest of my life. There's a Groupon for it. You can't do it in like normal places because they charge astronomical prices. Let's talk about that. There's this like med center, like medical spa center right next to my job, and this lady came in that works there, and I was talking to her, and she was like, oh, I work across the street, can I get a discount? And I was like, yeah, sure, like 15% discount, what's up, like, let me know. I was like, oh, where do you work? She was like, the med spa over there. And I was like, wow, you're really beautiful, I can tell you do that. But I mean, like, I was fucking talking to her and whatever, and I just brought up, like, I hate talking about, like, fucking plastic surgery talk in front of people because they'll look at exactly what I'm talking about, like my insecurity, when I fucking talk about it. I was like, oh, so what do you guys do there? Oh, you know, we do injectables, we do facial treatments, we do like you know, that stuff where they put the fucking shit on your pussy and it looks good. You know what I'm talking about. If you have Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. They do that. And I was like, oh, I was just interested in, Kybella. And she dead ass, like, her eyes went down. And she was like, oh, yeah, we have actually a special right now. And I was like, oh, what do you mean? And she was like, yeah, buy 3 vials, get 1 free. And I was like, 3 fucking vials? Holy shit. Like, that's what you think that I need? And she was like, well, I didn't say that, but I mean, like, she looked at me and she was like, well, you know, people need more than 1, like, vial of Kybella. So when you buy 3 of them, you get 1 free. And I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna need to buy 2 of these fucking things? Like 2 or 3 of these fucking things, and I might need a 4th? Like, I can't do that. Like, have you seen people do that? Have you seen them? Like, I'm so afraid of needles, but like, I really am afraid of my double chin. Like, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't know what it is. Yes, I do. Me and my fucking boyfriend broke up. That's what it is. And we were best friends. I had no one else but him. Is this the most depressing part of my life? Probably. I've never felt such heartbreak before ever. If talking about someone that you love, that you like care about, that you just feel so like in tune with, it was him. It was him, but it's not him anymore. And I'm not gonna force it. I'm not going to cry over it. I'm not going to try to search for a reason why. Because why? Why do I need to search for a reason why? If someone doesn't want to be with me, why do I need to know why? Does it have anything to do with me? No. If you have done good and you prove to people your love for them and they step all over it, just destroy it, is there any reason why I need to know why you did that to me? No, because it doesn't matter. You did it. You fucking kicked my face in with steel toe boots. And I'm not gonna sit there with broken teeth and ask, why did you do that? I'm gonna take my nice teeth and I'll pick myself up off the floor and I'm going to get on with it. I'm gonna fucking get on with it because that's not how I want to live my fucking life. If bad shit happens all the fucking time, and who's to say that this wasn't gonna happen? I knew what was gonna happen. We were different people. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I don't know what look I'm going for. I'm so sorry. I'm finally moving it. Everyone was like, bitch, that Tabasco bottle in the back of your fucking... I'm so sorry. And put it right here. Yep, right there. I can't do a cut crease, so I'm not even gonna fucking try to, but you make a kind of cut crease looking thing. I don't even know what I'm gonna fucking call this video. A wing is a very high risk, high reward application. You risk a lot when you do this. You could just waste a whole bunch of fucking time. Or you can make it look really good, which is what I didn't do right now. I fucking ruined it, but you know what? We're just gonna have to even this out, and I don't even know how I'm supposed to do the trajectory because I'm awful at figuring it out. Now I need to do the lashes and we're good. Like, that's all we have to do. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Boom, she's on. She's looking good. I'm feeling good for the time being. After this video shuts off, I don't know if I'm gonna be good. Been talking to myself for the last fucking hour and a half, but it's cool. Speaking of which, I have no idea how people can put lashes on with no tweezers. Like, you guys are fucking bananas. I don't know how the fuck you do that. I've tried doing it, and it did not go well. Like, you don't... Like, a precise edge? My god, like, how do you just stick that on there like it's a fucking sticker? Just stick it on. Setting that shit on, my fingers are fat as fuck. I could never. But all power to you if you can do that shit. Let me know how you do that. Let me know how the fuck you do that. Let me hit your balloon. Let me fucking hit your balloon. I don't know what this video has turned into. It's like a fucking monster. I started out with one thing and then we ended up here. I look literally insane. My hair's like all over the place. Like, usually, you know, people have like the last like finished look and they're like, you know, they go, but like, I don't feel like that right now. I don't feel like I could like, I can't. I literally gagged. I'm gonna gag. Like, I can't look at my fucking self. Like, I hate it. I hate it. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh god. There goes an hour of my life. We're looking good though. I mean, like, I'm so in the middle between I look good and I fucking hate myself. Like, that's it, folks. That's all. See you in post.